you know what makes me happy, Matt Davis?
Well, I'll tell you, you just had some amazing products in this hour. I mean, holy cow, I'm flabbergasted.
I picked them all myself.
She did.
No,
absolutely.
we have great planners. We have a great opportunity. But what makes me happy is when these little guys.
Does that make you?
No, that's what makes me upset. I hate little critters. I hate rats, mice, spiders, roaches, ants. So I love my Bell & Howell. I own this. I tell everyone about my Bell & Howell because it is an ultrasonic way to repel all of those critters. There's no sprays, there's no chemicals, there's no traps. They discreetly, quietly repel all of those little boogers.
Look at that.
Okay.
I love that.
Sorry to break the momentum there on our Bell & Howell.
Oh, wait, I can't get one of these?
Nope, it's all sold out. So our safely stored secret book safe is officially all spoken for, so congratulations to those of you that picked that up. I don't want you to miss out on Bell & Howell, though.
No.
This is a brand new configuration. I did not put it together myself, but I'm glad that Matt Davis is here to show you all about it because you're getting 6. Now, this is a combo pack, so this is kind of your best of your best. It's the best way. It'd be a great starter kit if you've never, if you haven't tried this. Now, I've told you this before.
Absolutely.
I moved into my rental property.
Yes, yes.
It looked clean. Everything looked great.
Yep.
Until I started having visitors that came into my home. The first thing I did was bought the Bell & Howell. My dad has the Bell & Howell, and guess what? No more little buggies.
No more little visitors that aren't, if they're not paying rent, they're not staying at my house, right? Exactly. Well, we all have this problem at some time in our lives, in our homes. You have those pests, those cockroaches, the ants, the spiders, the rats and the mice for sure. Well, these are ultrasonic pest repellers. If you haven't joined us before and seen these, we've sold literally millions of these on HSN now. These are independent laboratory tested. This is a way to get rid of all those pests. What it is an electronic speaker here. It sends out an electronic wave called ultrasonic sound. Means you can't hear it, your dogs, cats can't hear it. But when you just plug this into any outlet, it chases away the rats, the mice, the cockroaches, the ants, and the spiders from the room where you place them. You place one in each room. So this 6-pack is a beautiful kit to get you started. If you have a smaller home, if you have an apartment, or if you're like me and you're renting a condo, this is a great solution. All you do is you plug them in. There's nothing else to do. You leave them go. All you do is plug them in. You'll see a little red light will flash. Now we've got one on our little wall here. You can see. The little red light flashes. The only reason they did that is so that you know that it's working. It'll give you that protection. You see that little red light right there flashing. All it does is every time that flashes, it sends out that sound. You can't hear it, nobody can hear it except for those animals. To them, it sounds like fingernails on a chalkboard or a siren going off, and they don't like it. They want to go somewhere where they can get their food, their water, their comfort, but they don't want to have to hear that sound. So this will help to get rid of all of those pests without using chemicals, without using the messy traps. I love it. I want to show you what, here's where we started, right? I know, this is, I always am very careful with this because nobody likes this, but this is where it started so many years ago with Bell & Howell, a company you know and trust. Here's what the old-fashioned, this is the rat trap, this is the mouse trap, the sticky trap. This is real rat poison right here. I do not like to mess with this. This is mouse poison. These are the other. Think about how much money you've spent over the years poisoning and chasing those rats away, and they come back and they come back. When you do capture them, when you hear that sound in the middle of the night, what does that mean? Well, you have one less rat, but unfortunately now I have to call Valerie to come and get rid of the dead rat because I ain't doing it. I don't want to deal with that. And how about this? That's just for rats and mice. How about this for cockroaches? Or look at this, the tablets, the sprays. If I sprayed this spray in the studio right now, Valerie would punch me. She would punch me because on the back it says dangerous to humans and animals. Well, I don't want that in my house. I don't want this kind of spray in my house. Plus, this is ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. You keep buying these over and over again. And then we talk about ants, and it's even more sprays and pills and poison. You don't need any of this ever again when you get the Bell & Howell
that's the thing
home.
is, I was like, okay, is it really gonna work? So I bought it, maybe just like you're thinking about doing right now. And then all I did is plug it in. I didn't have to charge anything. I didn't have to add any batteries. I just plugged it in and let it do his thing. And then you notice, the little critters, they stop coming to your house. They stop crawling across your kitchen. And that's the other good thing. You can put this in your kitchen, in the baby's room, in the laundry room, in the living room. It's not gonna harm the pets. It's not gonna harm the children. There's no smell, there's no sound. It's ultrasonically repelling the pests, which is another thing. It's not killing them in your house.
That's right.
You're not having to go clean up any bug guts, or you're not having
or rats that have blown up.
Can you imagine? Disgusting. This is a brand new configuration. I think it's an awesome starter kit, or it's an additional kit. Maybe if you just said, you know what, I wanted to try to only put it in the downstairs area, then you'll want to put it in the upstairs area. And you just basically, you can, I mean, what would you recommend to put this in one in each room?
One in each room for sure. Now, I have to tell you, you're getting an assortment. I want to quickly show you what you're getting because they thought of everything with the Bell & Howells. These pest repellers are amazing, but they took it to the next level. First of all, they added 2 of the units you're getting have night lights on them, which are great. Just a nice extra bonus feature for maybe the bedroom or even the bathroom or the hallway. That's just a bonus feature. Plus, they even gave you an extra outlet on the end of a couple of these because you don't want to lose that outlet. They said, no problem, we'll throw an outlet on the outside. So you're getting 2 of these that have the outlet and the night light. Then you're getting one of these that just has, maybe you don't want the night light on it, but it has the extra outlet on the side. Then you're also getting one that has, ta-da, just the night light itself without the outlet on the side. Then you go back to the classic, you're getting the regular classic. And by the way, no matter what size or shape or configuration, they all work exactly the same. Even the little mini one. Look at that, see the little mini one? This one goes in the kitchen. You put this on your kitchen counter, maybe you want it in a place where it's a little more innocuous so people don't see it when they walk into your kitchen. I love it. All you do is place one in each room, and it's silently and effectively, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It saves you money because you don't have to buy the sprays and the traps and the killums. You don't have to have strangers come into your house and spray poisons around your pets, around your kids, around you. You don't need to worry about that. Now I want to tell a little private story that I haven't told anywhere before. I'm going to bare my soul.
Okay, I'm
ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
She's a little nervous right now, but here's what it is. We moved into a condo, and Mr. Pest Repeller, that's what they call me, or maybe Mr. Pest, but Mr. Bell & Howell Pest Repeller, right, salesman guy, I brought my Bell & Howell from my last house, so I plugged them in, and they worked great. Everything was gone. Then my wife says, guess what I saw outside in the garage? A mouse.
Oh,
there was a mouse out there, and I am scared of mice and rats. I'm not ashamed to say it. But guess where I forgot to put one of my Bell & Howells? Out in the garage. So I took one, plugged it in, and we have not seen that little creature ever again. That he just scampered away to the neighbor's house, which is fine. I don't want to see him again. But the moral of the story is, make sure you place one in each room, because again, it's like a sound wave. It goes out and it spreads out. Don't put it behind the refrigerator, behind the couch. Put it where the sound can really radiate and give you that bubble of protection.
And then these little guys are not crawling over your kitchen counter. I have a story, speaking of these, the ugly roaches. You guys have the largest roaches in the world here in Florida.
It's a state bird.
And there's a story that when my sister and I were younger, and this is a true story, we were staying in her room, kind of like slumber party. We were younger, we were probably like middle school or something. I literally looked over at my sister, and above her head on the pillow was a huge roach. I've had nightmares ever since. I think that's the reason that I despise roaches. I mean, I don't like mice and rats and other little bugs and spiders, but roaches really get me. That was why with the Bell & Howell, and I don't have the one that has the night lights. I don't have the one that has the extra outlet. I didn't care. I said, let me just get my Bell & Howell. I have to see if this works. And it has. I've been in my place for almost 2 years now. And what's awesome about it is I've never had to replace a battery. I've never had to replace it. I haven't had to buy any sprays.
There's the installation.
There's the installation. And this one you are getting the one that has the extra outlet, so you're not losing an outlet. There it is on the side.
Plus the night light, so at night it automatically comes on.
Well, this is the best configuration that I've seen if you want to try the different kinds. They all come in white, so they blend right in with your outlets, with your wall. It's $10 off for a birthday. We're celebrating our birthday month. We're celebrating with you for 40 years here at HSN. And we have it on 5 FlexPay for July 4th celebration. That's $5.99 for you to get it home and put it to the test. We give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But remember, no sprays, no traps, no fumes, no chemicals, no dead things lying around, nothing you have to dispose of, and it's safe in all the areas, like your kitchen, like the baby's nursery, your kids, your pets. Nobody has to worry about, don't touch that, don't go near that, because it silently repels them. So that means you're actually disinviting them into your home. You're saying, go back to where you belong.
Go next door, go somewhere else.
Here.
Exactly. Maybe you share walls with people. Maybe you're in an apartment complex, or like I am in a condo right now, and you hear the scratching on the walls or on the ceiling, up in the roof. That's not Santa Claus coming to town. Unfortunately, that's something bad and if you hear this in the middle of the night, you ready? If you hear that in the middle of the night, you know if you have a rat problem, well, you just got a rat. Now you have a dead rat, now you have to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I just want them to go somewhere else, and that's what this is. This is a no vacancy sign. This is this siren going off, chasing them away. And this is not HSN saying that these work. This is not Matt Davis saying they work. This is independent laboratory testing saying that 99% of the rats, mice, ants, cockroaches, and spiders go the other way. I've seen all kinds of sprays and traps. I've never seen anything really for spiders. There may be a spider spray out there for spiders, and I know they do some good things. They actually eat the cockroaches and stuff, but they can do that somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I don't want to. And how about you at home? What's the one that everybody has? Everybody has that one.
Yeah, you do. You have the one that you're scarred.
For me, it's mice and rats.
For me, it's roaches. For my husband, it's spiders.
Yep.
I don't want to even think about if rats or mice were in my home. Like, that just gives me the EBGBs. But Matt says it works. I say it works. You've said this works. But how about the fact that we have sold over 5.1 million units of Bell & Howell, our ultrasonic pest repeller. Special birthday price. We've taken $10 off on this exclusive configuration that's brand new, so you can get the best of all of them to try. Some have a nightlight, some have the additional outlet, but all of them work powerfully, effectively, safe, naturally. And you know what you don't have to buy? You don't have to buy the poison. You don't have to buy the traps. You don't have to buy all. And that's just for some of the critters.
Right. This is just rats and mice right here. And again, God forbid that you have grandkids or you have kids. Just be really careful if you're using these poisons. These look like Tinker Toys or blocks that you would stack up when you're a little kid. This is the sticky trap. Everybody wants me to put my finger in there. That's a sticky trap where they get trapped and they die slowly, and then you got to throw them away. They're little carcasses. I don't like these guys. I don't want to torture them. I just want them to go away. And of course, we talked about the rat traps, the mouse traps. Again, poison, 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 difficult to deal with. We don't want that. How about cockroach spray? I grew up in Florida. I'm used to roaches. Roaches don't bother me that much. I don't want them in my house, though.